Hello, you wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we want to share what the best of the best across business owners, creators, and major brands do consistently on Instagram to win. The reason we want to do this is because we still see a lot of missed opportunities or mistakes that can really hurt your efforts and the work that you're putting into, the platform altogether. So in this video, you will learn about the key strategies and tactics that should be a part of any successful Instagram strategy that will help you grow and make the most out of the platform. Let's dive in.
We've broken this video down into multiple sections to make it easier. And of course, we're going to start with strategy because if you don't have a strategy, you don't have an Instagram account. And one of the most important parts that we see from an Instagram strategy perspective that the best of the best are doing are content pillars or content categories. So first things first, you need a strategy. Based on what we see, the vast majority of businesses and creators don't have a formal written Instagram or social media for that matter strategy. You need to know what you're doing and why you're doing it before you can even think about posting. One of the main elements of any comprehensive strategy is content pillars or content categories. Now, these are the umbrellas or buckets that you're going to be posting about. Once these have been decided, you can brainstorm all of the subcategories for each umbrella topic that you'll focus on, but you truly can't move on social in any meaningful way until you have your pillars down on paper. We went into detail on how to craft a detailed social strategy in this video, so check that out and get your pillars going.
Now, the next great part of any good Instagram strategy is actually a cross-platform posting strategy. So focusing solely on Instagram is fine, but it almost seems like a waste if you think about it. If you're not repurposing those posts for other platforms, you're already creating it, remember. So you want to be repurposing, and it does not need to be complex. This is nothing wild that we're talking about here. You literally can take your reels, for example, from Instagram and use them for YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Facebook Reels, Pins, LinkedIn videos, X, Twitter, Threads, all of the platforms. That's the right way to use your content. So while it's great to grow your Instagram audience, you may as well leverage all the hard work that you're putting into growing your community on other platforms as well. We went into detail about how to cross post with an Instagram first strategy in this video, so definitely recommend that you check that out.
Next up, we're going to take a look at tools and processes, or as Tiffany says,
processes.
Same thing. How do you say project?
Project.
There you go, exactly.
Tomato.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Respect, right? So what you're going to want to do is lock in your suite of apps for each part of your creation and scheduling process so you know exactly which tools you have on hand to help get your content prepared and out into the world. Now, you can learn more about Instagram tools in this video, but let's get into a few here. Let's kick off with automation, one of our favorite relatively speaking new things that we've been getting into. So,
efficiency, love language. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I've heard that before. I love it. Automating anything at all when it comes to social media, as long as it's not at the expense of the standing of your account or of your community. Now, it's key for efficiency for busy business owners and creators, and there are a number of great ways to do this that the best Instagram accounts leverage. So if you're looking to sell on Instagram, leveraging tools like ManyChat is key to upping your engagement and getting right into the DMs of prospective clients and customers. They can help you automate comments and DMs and get your links, products, and services directly to your target market. You can learn more about how we've automated engagement on Instagram in this video. Now, another great way to leverage automation is to use scheduling software, and that'll take away the daily burden of manually posting because nothing is more annoying than have to deal with that every day. So there are so many options, and truly the best choice is whichever suits you the most. So Meta Business Suite, completely free. We've got Planoly, Later, Sprout, Metricool. It doesn't matter. Just take a look at them all and lean into your favorite and save yourself some time.
Now let's talk about AI tools. We recently did a bit of a deep dive into AI tools in this video, and really it's something that the best Instagram accounts and marketers in general are really leaning into in order to get ahead. Now at this point, AI is best used as a partner as opposed to something that takes over your entire work. And it should likely stay this way even after it continues to improve, just to keep things actually human, which will always be very important, as we say often. And then there's a generative AI like ChatGPT, which can be a really great tool for things like content ideation or copy. Almost every piece of software that you already use now has AI as part of it, including the ones that you don't really think of, or the ones that are more obvious like Canva or Descript. These features can help you get things done faster and smoother and more efficiently so that you can get back to doing what you love most, whether that be running your business, building your community, and all the great things. Speaking of AI tools, AI is something new to a lot of us, right? And there's so much to learn about AI in general that we can do with any help that we can get. And thanks to HubSpot, they've created a free template with all the tools and information you need to get going. Their ebook, Using Generative AI to Scale Your Content Operations, is the perfect beginner's guide to AI, packed with everything you need to know for a foundational understanding of AI to some more advanced tips and strategy. It offers so much, including a solid overview of generative AI and how it works, some example prompts and responses to help you write and edit your content, ways you can use AI throughout your content to help with brainstorming ideas, simplifying research, repurposing content, and tips on how you can roll out AI tools to your entire team. They even go into detail about AI concerns, whether Google penalizes AI content, and risks of plagiarism when it comes to AI generated content and copy. Our favorite part of the guide is all the prompts. These are where most newbies seem to get stuck. So to have a bunch of prompt ideas is really helpful to get you up and running with AI. So you can access the Using Generative AI to Scale Your Content Operations guide for free via the link in our description. And thanks again to HubSpot for supporting the channel.
Once you have all of your tools and automations together, how do you keep them consistent? When do you batch content? When do you create? When do you schedule? The highest performing Instagram accounts all have set times to batch create content, write copy, and schedule their posts. So that's something you really, really want to focus on. We mapped out how you can do all of this in our free strategy doc available via this video.
Now let's talk about content. The first thing we really want to cover is consistent branding. So one of the biggest challenges that we see across the board from businesses to creators is consistency in branding. This includes things like your brand colors, tone of voice, images, video styles, and basically your approach to graphics. The best place to start is to set up a brand kit in a platform like Canva, for example. You would use your brand colors and your fonts, and you could take it from there by creating templates for all of your other assets. This will keep your posts consistent visually, so your branding all ties together and feels united when somebody new is landing on your profile.
Another key element that the best accounts are using are high quality visuals. I feel like we talk about this all the time. And another large challenge that we see in our community is essentially the lack of high quality visuals. This applies to both the resolution of the visual, so you want to make sure your videos and images are at least 1080p, if not 4K, but also to the quality of the actual pieces of content. Like, what kinds of content are you creating? What's already resonating with your audience? Look at what your competitors are sharing. So we've said in the past, just write down 10 major brands or creators in your niche, look at their top posts, and think about how you can recreate these posts with your own unique spin. Don't copy, just be inspired. Tap into the culture and nuances of your niche. This is super important if you want to truly align with your audience.
Another thing you'll notice that the top accounts on Instagram are doing are leveraging stickers in stories consistently. So Instagram stories has become a key element of any strategy, period. And one of the main tools that truly ramp up your stories engagement is the stickers. We're very much a testament to this and for our clients as well. So any of the stickers, including like the slider, the Q&A, the poll, the music stickers, AI stickers, reveal, all of these things, they truly ramp up your engagement, but nothing right now at the time of recording beats that Add Yours sticker when it comes to reach. For those who aren't familiar, Add Yours is a sticker that somebody creates and others can use and post their own version of it to their stories as well. So a quick example is something like post your highlights from this month. The amount of people who cruise Add Yours is incredible, and the potential reach is really amazing. So make sure that you are taking advantage right now of that Add Yours sticker and all the growth and reach opportunities you get with it.
Okay, next up is Instagram Stories highlights. So another element that the best accounts take advantage of is, of course, the highlights. Now, we've said time and time again, make sure you're recreating your menu of offerings in stories and then save them to highlights, including linking to any products in your Instagram shop and a link sticker to purchase the product or service on your website. Think of your Instagram profile like a business card or a website. Make it as simple and up to date as possible and ensure there's minimal friction so it's easy for people to get the information they need and then purchase from you.
Now let's talk growth, right? We always like to talk about growth. Everyone wants to hear about growth. One of the biggest things that we've done and that we've seen work for our clients but has worked across the board and won't be surprising to anyone is influencer marketing. It is one of the best methods of organic growth strategies and has been one of the best methods since the beginning of time when endorsements were the one, right? So it's as old as marketing itself. And now both business owners and creators can take advantage of collaborating with creators and influencers to boost reach, engagement, and ultimately sales. So one of the most effective ways of working with creators and influencers, and we talked about it a lot in this video too, is collaborating on posts on Instagram where the same post appears as a shared post on both the brand's account and the creator's account, or between two creators. And you can actually add now up to 6 accounts in total to a collaboration post, which gives you even more opportunities. Now, the best Instagram accounts often take advantage of this feature, and it's a great way to reach a new audience, especially if there's a financial or an in-kind incentive for the creator. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But definitely check out that video where we did a pretty big deep dive into influencer marketing.
Next up, let's talk about ads. So the only guaranteed way to reach the audience you want is via paid ads. And fortunately for everyone, including us, Meta has one of the best ads platforms available. The biggest and best Instagram accounts always leverage paid ads to increase their views, grow their following, and up their engagement. This is typically using an always-on engagement strategy as well, which means you are literally always running ads towards something, not just for a campaign. The most effective way to do this is via Meta Ads Manager, as it gives you so many more options than a simple post boost. So if you're looking to work with ads, you can watch this video to learn more. And at this point, it's probably the link in the
Yeah, we definitely ran out of cards for sure.
Ran out of cards.
The next thing that you'll want to focus on in any great account, any marketer, any brand, anyone who's really taking Instagram very seriously is paying attention to their analytics. Now, the numbers that are in your analytics will really paint a picture of which posts are working and which do not work, what your audience likes, what they don't like, when they're online, when they're not online, and so much more. So you need to keep an eye on your analytics daily. We've seen people say check in once a month, once a year. When you're posting consistently, just check in to see how your posts are doing, because then you'll understand, okay, these ones performed really well, really quickly, or this one's a slow start. That's how we know what types of posts are slow burners, say, posts, and which ones are going to hit immediately versus like a trendy or an evergreen. Knowing your insights is super important because you want to take advantage of any spikes in your content. And that's it. Those are the key strategies that the top brands, business owners, and creators consistently do across the board on Instagram. We really hope that you found this helpful and take some of these strategies to implement it in your own, or at least reflect on your current strategy as well to see how it can be improved. Now, when we spoke about AI earlier, remember we mentioned the Using Generative AI to Scale Your Content Operations Guide from HubSpot, which is available for free via the link in our description, so you can start using AI in your business and just being more efficient in general. We want to thank HubSpot again for supporting the channel, and we want to thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Check this video out next before you go. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.